Okay, this one's a black and white original. We're going to make something interesting out of, hopefully, we're just going to go full colour, and we're going to go here. Enlargement. How big are we going to enlarge this one? Going to make it 141.4, and this one's going to be, it's going to be negative. We're going to make it a negative for a change, and just go here, and we're just going to add some contrast. This one, actually it's a negative, so it's got to be dark. It's got to be dark. It's a negative. Okay, colour balance. Underneath the black, we're going to make the black come up again this time. So now let's see what we can do with this and make it into something interesting. So, do we need full colour? We don't need full colour. We're doing this in black and white. This is going to be a single colour job. So we're going to master it in black and white. And we've got to get rid of the colour settings, but they'll all go to sleep. We're just going to check the settings that we normally, which we can use, like contrast still works, copy density still works, and sharpness still works. But all that other fancy shit that I put in is gone. So that's all right. That's kept things fairly simple. What have we got? We found these on many posts or in public places. The Mystical Seer. It's another one of them funny stickers that you see. These random types of stickers that you just see posted in places, and you wonder what the fuck it means. What is it all about? You know, why is it called the Mystical Seer? So it's a really strange little sticker, but nearly every sticker that I find is strange. But there's got to be some kind of, I don't know, wisdom behind some of these stickers. Maybe the person hasn't found wisdom yet. Anyway, that's a good one. That's going to make a really good single colour mirror image. So we're just going to throw that aside. So that's called the Mystical Seer. But basically, yeah, they must know something. Like, what is a mystical seer, for example? What is a mystical seer? I don't know what it is, but basically it's just another strange idea that some marginalised person has got. And yes, these people are often marginalised. They're creative people, and they create these enigmatic things for polls and stuff. You know, they're just, it's an enigma. You don't know what it means. Maybe the person's not thinking straight, but hey, it's their art. You know, it's got to be respected. Because the people who really deserve to be disrespected are not the people who put up these stickers, but the people who should be in their right mind, the people who love money. They are the ones that have got to be treated like shit, because they are shit. The way they treat people, the way they treat the poor people and the people who are like this, marginalised, creative people, is just so appalling. We don't want that anymore. It's just so appalling. The way we're going to make the vertical a bit higher, but basically it's appalling the way they get treated. They get disrespected. They're not taken seriously. But that's how the world has become. It's become a very cruel kind of world. So I wonder if we're going to make it 105, if that's enough for the vertical. But basically, yeah, the Mystical Seer. You know, I wonder what wisdom, hidden wisdom, is in that. But anyway, they make these really interesting stickers, and you got to think that these people are creative. They've got creative processes going on, even though the world has treated them like shit. So this is our first one. This is our black and white. You can see there's a bit of background. There's my hand trying to move it. But I'm one of the creative people as well. My work might be more advanced, but basically it's basically up to the viewer or the person who's looking at my artwork to make that decision, because, you know, it's really, how should I put it? It's a subjective thing. Art is often a very subjective thing, what people think. So what one person might think is junk, another person might think is treasure. So, or trash or treasure, yeah. But I hope the person who posted this on an electrical box will appreciate my remaking of it. I hope they don't mind me using their sticker, even though it looks unrecognisable almost. So, but let's see how that goes. So I do hope the person appreciates my reappropriation of their sticker, their image on the sticker. So we're going blue, but we've got to switch over to mirror image. Let's see. So let's see how this one's come out. There's our blue. Now blue's going in the bottom right corner next to the black and blue. Interesting. Okay, so just slide that into place. So we've got the blue one there and the yellow one. I'm just trying to move. I wasn't meant to use blue. I was meant to use cyan and magenta, but it looks like I've made a happy accident. So it wasn't meant to be blue, it was meant to be CMYK. It was meant to be yellow, cyan and magenta. But now we're switching over and we're gonna maybe we're gonna make this a cool colour demo. Maybe this was a happy accident. We're gonna do something slightly different to what we normally do because of it. I'm not gonna go back and correct it, because it's sometimes accidents are happy accidents and they're not to be sneezed at. So something different. We're working in almost entirely, because yellow can go with cool colours as well as hot colours. So we just made this one a bit different this time. Slightly different way of working. So just got to straighten that one up a bit. So it's a bit tricky trying to get these into place. Even though they're not curling, they're still difficult shifting them around, and you bump them and you nudge them out of place and you have to start all over again. But I'm just trying to get these lined up. I shouldn't have too much problem with these ones because they're not really curling. But anyway, interesting. I think we can call that one quits.